and we're here today for the presentation of the recipients of the Expectation Graduation Project, a collaboration sponsored by the Houston Independent School District, the City of Houston, and the HaSHU Foundations and its sponsors.
This is an important commitment, probably the most important at this stage in one's life that you can make. And in light of the fact that our president today is giving a speech telling folks, stay in school, stay committed, and work hard, I think this is a timely occasion for us to be celebrating Expectation Graduation. And the one thing that I know the president is saying today that I want to just completely reiterate is that the level of success that you achieve is directly related to how hard you work. Many times as a business owner or a corporate person, people contact me and they want to talk about what's the secret of success. And I always come before students and communities and say, there is no secret. It's wide open. And as these students know, hard work, lots of prayer, dedication and sacrifice is what got you here, and it's what's going to take you to the next level.
When these kids were starting the 9th grade, they made a commitment to stay in school until they could walk across the stage on graduation day and receive a high school diploma. Now, not many 9th graders make plans involving the whole rest of their lives, but these kids did. And the fact that we had people like our mayor, like we have people in the community business partners taking an interest on whether our kids get a high school diploma, that makes all the difference in the world to a child, to a student, to know that there is someone there who is interested on whether they graduate or not. I know it's really hard for people to keep their promises, whether it's to go on a diet or to save money or even graduate from high school. But the young people we are recognizing today kept that promise that they made to themselves, to their families, to HISD, to Mayor Bill White, and to the entire Houston community. They are to be congratulated.
Every time that a young person graduates from high school, there should be a celebration, and the celebration should not just be confined to the family and school. The future of our nation depends on young people who take advantage of all their God-given skills, who apply themselves, as Ms. Harris said, to task, and who go up that career ladder. And in a global economy, part of that career ladder is getting a high school education. That's why today is important. Yes, in a way, it's symbolic. It's real. I mean, this is real furniture and a real program, and there were real investments made, financial resources. But, the real significance is letting people throughout this community know how important it is that young people keep a commitment to themselves and others to graduate and go on. And it's a matter of community interest, not just the interest of the young person or the teacher or the principal or the young person's family. Each of us has many demands on our time, and there's a lot to distract. Each of us knows that the most important commitment of all is the commitment we make to ourselves. That's particularly true of students. After all, the greatest beneficiary of all for those who complete school is the student themselves. But making an express commitment publicly is one reason why we have things like wedding ceremonies and many other things that we celebrate with formality within our society. It reinforces the commitment so that all of us can share in that commitment. And it moved my heart to see so many thousands of young people respond to my letter, making a commitment to carry through with their education.
Our gifts to you today is based on improving your environment, trying to provide you the resources that will help you to continue your education or your career. Now this is the exciting part. Every single one of the students that are here today are going to receive an Expectation Graduation Room Award package. You're going to have a brand new desk donated by Walmart with a lamp, a computer, donated by the WeCan program, the Digital Inclusion, Houston Digital Inclusion Initiative, and TEDCorp Texas. You're going to have a beautiful chair, brand new mattress, because it's very important for you guys to get a very good night's sleep so you can perform better in your studies or advance in your career. I'd like to go back, as Mayor White mentioned, Mr. Sarudin Hashwani. He's the founder of the Hashu Foundation. The Hashu Foundation is a foundation actually founded in Pakistan. And the reason I want to take you back to Pakistan is so you understand why we're doing today what we are doing. In Pakistan, we work with the poorest communities in the world. In Pakistan, we support students, very poor students that live in the Himalaya area. Just to give you a global idea, imagine being in the frontier of India, Afghanistan, and China. We help these students so they graduate from high school, so they can have the opportunities that all of you are opening for yourself today. HISD, the City of Houston, all the corporate partners and all these volunteers get together because they believe in the students, that they're making possible to support them or to show them our support or desire for them to succeed. So the project is a Clinton Global Initiative project announced in the Educational Portfolio of 2009.
A lot of my friends didn't sign this paper. To be honest, I wasn't going to sign it either because I didn't know better. I was a freshman. I was this small. And it's funny how those little things you don't think about and you don't, take for granted. They turn around 4 years later and they're giving you something because you signed a piece of paper. Because just being in this library reminisces 4 years of important adolescent life, important years that are development to the person who I'm going to be for the rest of my life. In this room, with these people, because of you, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be someone who makes something of their life. And you can't write that in a speech. You can't put that on paper.
Hashu Foundation. I just learned that you're not even from, well, maybe from the United States, but you deal with other countries. And you said, I want to come to HISD and talk to some kids.
And I'm not from a wealthy home. Neither one of my parents went to college. And here I come, and I'm not a millionaire, and I'm at Lamar University, and they tell me, you need this amount of money to go to school. And you better go to class, because if you don't go to class, it's hard. You can't, it's not like my mom every day, get up, Brittany, go to class. This is me by myself. I'm in Beaumont. And just for the record, there's nothing in Beaumont, I promise, it's boring. But, education is important. Well, getting these things, I can't tell you how they mean. Going to the library every day to use a computer when there's about 50,000 other students that need to use the computer is hard. And then having the jump drives, making sure they don't steal your stuff, steal your paper, something that you worked your hardest on, that's important. And so just, getting a bedspread so I don't have to sleep on the little plastic thing they call a bed that's nothing like the one I got at home, that's important. It's the differences that people make with the little insignificant stuff that you never thought would matter that really matter. And so to everyone, I say thank you, because there's no other form of gratitude than to make it. So this is my personal, I will make it to you, because that's what you have to do. When people do little stuff for you, it's the big thing that you have to do to, tell them thank you. So I will graduate from college in 2013, and I want to say thank you, and thank you because you don't know how much these things mean to us. And thank you to everyone who was involved, who thought about it, who did not say that this problem is too big and we couldn't solve it. Thank you.